Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers are in for the week of June 2, 2025. Fans can expect Willow Tate Corinthos, Caitlin McMullen, and Michael Corinthos, Rory Gibson, custody hearing to begin. Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, puts pressure on Jack Brennan, Chris McKenna. Plus, Lucky Spencer, Jonathan Jackson, faces a reality check. Keep reading and let's talk about what is coming up in the ABC soap opera. Let's begin with Michael and Willow, who will begin battling it out in court over the children. Michael stunned everyone when he suddenly showed up at the nurses' ball and took Wiley Corinthos, Viron Weaver, home. Then Willow learned that Amelia Corinthos, Sequoia, and Serenity Morco Mack had been taken as well. While Willow and Drew Kane, Cameron Matheson, went to the police, Michael had an order from a judge. As the court battle begins, Diane Miller, Carolyn Hennessy, will launch her evidence. However, fans know that Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watros, just learned that Michael is the father of Sasha Gilmore Corbin's, Sophia Matson, unborn baby. Nina is really struggling whether to expose that little nugget or not. Over with Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens-Bruning, she will face a few more confrontations. One will be with Brooke Lynn Quartermain, Amanda Seton. BLQ's Mama Bear claws will come out for Lulu traumatizing Giovanni Gio Palmieri, Giovanni Massa, the way she did. However, I think Lulu genuinely feels terrible for Gio. As a fellow mother, Lulu might also feel the devastation in BLQ's heart. In any case, Lulu has done a lot of damage, so that will leave an opening for a redemption story down the road. General Hospital spoilers for the week of June 2 reveal that Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn, will have some serious explaining to do about Ace Casadine's, Jody, and Jay Clay estate. If Alexis tells Laura Collins, Jenny Francis, the truth, that could put Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Mansi, in prison. Likely, Alexis buys time by claiming the funds are in mid-transfer to a better account or something like that. However, that is only a short-term solution. Fans will also see Elizabeth, Liz Baldwin, Rebecca Herbst, make a discovery. Will Lucky Spencer, Jonathan Jackson, tell Liz that the accident was Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Mansi, fault? Later in the week, Lucky faces a hard truth. Could this be that Christina truly is a danger to everyone in Port Charles? Anna will put some pressure on Brennan. Anna will also open up to Jason Morgan, Steve Burton. Meanwhile, Sasha Gilmore Corbin, Sophia Matson, feels pressured. Could this have to do with Rick Lansing, Rick Hurst, calling her to the stand, as well as Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watros, powerful intel? Troina Robinson, Tabiana Ali, defends Jocelyn Jacks, Eden McCoy. Curtis Ashford, Donald Turner, meets with Jordan Ashford, Tanisha Harper. Cody Bell, Josh Kelly, and Molly Lansing Davis, Kristen Vaganos, get closer. Plus, Curtis and Portia Robinson, Brooke Kerr, host a family gathering. But will it blow up? Port Charles is bracing for a storm of epic proportions this week on General Hospital as secrets unravel, tensions boil over, and three key players face high-stakes turning points. A fierce court battle threatens to destroy what's left of one family. Anna Devane is pushed to her limits in a dangerous game of political and personal survival. And Lucky Spencer is forced to face the uncomfortable truth about the life he left behind. Emotions run high, and the consequences could reverberate for months, if not years. As the week kicks off, the courtroom becomes a battlefield as the long-simmering custody fight between Michael Corinthos and Willow Tate intensifies. What started as a quiet tug-of-war over parenting and rehabilitation has escalated into a public showdown that has every Corinthos alley on edge. New evidence surfaces that threatens to torpedo Michael's case and calls into question his ability to co-parent while hiding the ugly fallout from Sunny's criminal empire. The judge isn't turning a blind eye anymore. Every player in this courtroom saga has something to lose, and with Nina Reeves watching from the sidelines and Carly Corinthos trying to pull strings from the gallery, this case is about more than custody. It's about power, legacy, and control. Willow is pushed to her breaking point as Michael's legal team drags up her past health crisis and time spent disconnected from her children. Insiders say a major curveball hits the courtroom midweek when an anonymous tip reveals that Michael may have shielded Sunny during a violent incident that never made it into the court record. This revelation not only jeopardizes his position as a responsible parent, but reopens wounds Willow thought were long buried. She came to court prepared to defend her fitness as a mother, not to watch her co-parent unravel under scrutiny. And while she still cares for Michael, Willow's resolve hardens. She's not just fighting for her children anymore, she's fighting for her identity. Meanwhile, Anna Devane finds herself in an impossible position that forces her to question her own values and alliances. Already reeling from recent betrayals, Anna is under increasing pressure from WSB higher-ups to justify her continued presence in Port Charles, while multiple threats loom on all sides. A recent intelligence leak linked to Pikeman has forced the agency to reevaluate its relationships with field operatives, and Anna's name is at the top of the list. Sources close to the storyline tease that Anna will be offered a choice: walk away quietly and protect her legacy, or double down and go deeper undercover in an operation so dangerous it could cost her everything, including her freedom. Complicating matters is Valentine Casadine, whose own secrets have been surfacing at an alarming rate. While Anna tries to steel herself for what's coming, Valentine's shady dealings behind the scenes threaten to drag her down with him. Tensions explode when Anna confronts him about his recent absences, and Valentine deflects, insisting he's protecting her. But Anna isn't buying it. Spoilers tease that she gives Valentine an ultimatum this week. And it's one that could shatter what little trust remains between them. Whether this confrontation leads to heartbreak or a renewed sense of purpose remains to be seen. But one thing is clear: Anna is done playing by anyone else's rules. As Anna navigates the minefield of espionage and betrayal, another Port Charles vet returns to the front lines, Lucky Spencer. Long absent from town, Lucky's reappearance is far from triumphant. He's not the wide-eyed idealist he once was. Life away from Port Charles has changed him in ways that even he hasn't fully reckoned with. But returning to a place that once defined him forces Lucky to confront his most painful regrets, chief among them, the years he lost with his son, Aiden, and the fractured relationship he left behind with Elizabeth Weber. The moment Lucky sets foot in town, it's clear he's carrying emotional weight. His interactions with Laura Spencer are filled with bittersweet nostalgia, but also veiled tension. Spoilers say Laura tries to ease her son back into the Port Charles rhythm, but even she can see that something is haunting him. Lucky opens up in bits and pieces, revealing that his time away wasn't just about soul-searching. It was about escape. Escape from a past that included too many broken promises and too much pain. When he finally sees Elizabeth again, the air is thick with emotion. Neither of them knows quite where to begin, but the silence between them speaks volumes. Elizabeth has moved on in many ways, but Lucky's presence reopens a chapter of her life she thought was firmly closed. Spoilers hint that Elizabeth won't rush to forgive Lucky, nor will she let him rewrite history. Their shared grief over Jake, their missed opportunities, and the time lost with their children hangs between them like a ghost. But it's not just Elizabeth who has questions. Cameron Weber is rumored to have a strong reaction when he learns his estranged father is back in town, and the reunion may not be warm. For Lucky, this is more than a visit. It's a reckoning. The week also brings ripple effects across the canvas. Spencer Casadine's absence is still felt, and Trina Robinson finds herself struggling with how to move forward while dealing with unresolved grief. Alexis Davis continues to face personal and professional crossroads, particularly as Gregory Chase's health condition worsens. Meanwhile, TJ and Molly grapple with decisions about expanding their family as Christina becomes increasingly entangled in her own emotional drama regarding surrogacy and maternal identity. One of the week's most suspenseful turns will come late in the week, as Jason Morgan's investigation into Pikeman's operations converges with Anna's internal agency crisis. Spoilers suggest the two may finally sit down for a raw, unfiltered discussion about who's really pulling the strings in Port Charles, and how far they're willing to go to dismantle the threats that surround them. Jason, still grappling with his re-entry into life post-exile, finds an unexpected ally in Anna. Together, they may unlock a chilling truth about someone close to Sonny, someone whose betrayal could change everything. And speaking of Sonny, spoilers tease that he remains on high alert, sensing that the walls are closing in. The mob boss is no stranger to pressure, but this week he feels more isolated than ever. Even his most loyal allies are questioning his decisions, and with Michael's legal drama intersecting with his own issues, Sonny is forced to consider who he can truly trust. Ava Jerome and Carly may find themselves on opposite sides of an unexpected development that involves Sonny's empire, and a mysterious new player that neither of them saw coming. Viewers can expect courtroom drama, emotional reunions, tense showdowns, and gut-wrenching truths. With court rulings hanging in the balance, Anna's future with the WSB at stake, and Lucky's emotional return reshaping several storylines, General Hospital is pulling out all the stops to deliver a week full of revelations and irreversible decisions. There's no escaping what's coming, and the characters who face it will never be the same. Fans of the show know that weeks like this mark turning points. It's the beginning of an avalanche, not the end. What happens in the courtroom could redraw custody lines, but it may also tear the Corinthos family apart. Anna's choice could cost her everything, or allow her to rebuild from the ashes. Lucky may find redemption, or walk away once again, unable to cope with what he's left behind. No matter where your loyalty lies, one thing is undeniable. The clock is ticking in Port Charles, and this week every second counts. With stakes this high and emotions this raw, this is not the week to miss. The past is back. The future is uncertain. And the present? Explosive. Tune in to General Hospital weekdays on ABC and stay locked in for all the late-breaking spoilers and twists as they unfold. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our YouTube channel for more update news.